Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video I taught us how to make the auto gele base. Now this 45 inches that I've already joined, this is how I ran it and I placed it on the base. Now I'm placing my base on top of my mannequin head. Please don't laugh at this mannequin head. So after tying it down, I'm also using the pin to hold it down, and then next I'll gradually start pleating from the end down to where the base started from. So that's what I'm actually doing. So you have to be careful so that you don't miss your pleats. You gradually pleat until you get to the down part. So next, with the needle, I'm using the needle to hold my pleated part in position so it won't shift. You can use anything that is convenient for you. Right now what I'm doing is to extend my pleats. So you just watch and learn. There's no much to say here, but when you look at it, you understand. All I'm doing is extending my plate. So now after forming my pleat with a rubber band, I'm going to be holding it in place. So I'm using the rubber band to, knot it kind of. And then after that, I'm using my pin to pin it down to the mannequin head so it will be in place. Next, I'm also going to extend my pleat on the other side of the gele. So what I did in the other side, on the right hand side, I'm repeating it on the left hand side. So right now, instead of using the rubber band like I did on the other side, I'm using my needle and thread to tack it down. Next, what we're trying to do now is to form the hand that we can use to tie the gele. So what I'm doing is to find the last part of the ashoke that I joined. Like I'm taking it out 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4, which is the last part, the one that is down. So I'm going to lose it, tear it off, and then the next thing I'm going to do is to cut off the excess. So this same thing that I did here, I'm also going to be repeating it on the right hand side too. Next thing we're going to do is to hem the edge so that the ashoke won't loosen out. So you fold it like 2 times and then you run the stitches in your sewing machine. So whatever you do on the left hand, you also do it on the other side, the right hand. Next, I cut out a piece of the ashoke, folded it into the size that you're seeing. Now I'm going to be gluing it, using it to cover that area where I cut out so that we'll have a clean finish in that area. So as I'm doing it on this left hand side, I'm also going to repeat it on the right hand side. Right now what I'm doing is to tie the auto gele behind, so I'll be able to do what I'm going to do next. So I'm trying to adjust it to my preference and make sure that all my pleats are in order the way I want it to be. Now what we're going to do is to be running our needle in the areas where I pointed out. So we'll be running our needles so that our pleats will be held down and they won't move even when your client is wearing the auto gele. Just watch and you will understand. Next, I removed the auto gele from the mannequin head. I placed it on the table, and then all those needles that I passed out and cut, I'm actually knotting them and securing them. So for the next part of this auto gele, I'll be cutting out 20 inches, 4 cutouts, 20 inches, 4 cutouts of my ashokin fabric. So I'm going to be using this to form my rows on top of the auto gele. I've gone ahead to sew them and join them together in my sewing machine. Now I sewed it all together and I hemmed the edges. Up next, I am going to be forming my pleats from one end to the other end of the ashoke, just like I'm doing. Now you're going to make sure that they are equal on both sides. Make sure they are equal. And next thing you're going to do is to use your needle and thread to tack it and hold it down in place. Okay, so I've gone ahead to do the other side of the rose. Now I'm going to be repeating it so you will see what I did. So from one end of the ashoke, I'm gradually picking my pleats. I'm gradually picking my pleats. Just watch and you'll understand. So once you're done picking your pleats, you gradually fold it like I am doing now. Fold it in place, arrange it properly. So with the same needle and thread you used in tacking the other side, go ahead and tack this one down too. Now, if you have gotten to this point of this video and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for now? Please click that subscribe button, like my video, share it. I have other videos in line too that you can learn from. Omo, just join the family. You're welcome. Thank you. Next, I cut out a piece of Aso Oke. I'm going to be using this Aso Oke to cover the middle of my rose so that it will look neat and attractive too. So there's no particular measurement. Just use your eyes to gauge your measurement and know what works best for you. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So to hold it down, I'm going to be using my hot glue to hold it down. Right, next, I'm going to be using my glue and my needle and thread to put this in place. So this is how I formed my auto gele with a ruffled rose. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye.